tinfoil hat. Oh, what the fuck are you guys even talking about?
Global controls will have to be imposed, and a world governing body will be created to enforce them.
Welcome to Tinfoil Hat. We go deep, homeboy. Aaron, open your mind. Drink from the fountain of knowledge. There's lizard people everywhere. That's some interdimensional shit. Wake up, Aaron.
This is only the beginning.
Dude, you just blew my mind.
Are you ready to get your mind blown?
Good morning, Swarm, and welcome to Tinfoil Hat. You know I am, you know who I am, you know who I am, and you know who I am.
Do you know who you are?
You know what I'm here to do? I'm here to
Rock!
Yeah, all right, join me as always, Xavier Guerrero, Jay Nice, Johnny Woodard. Guys, this is an interesting show. We're putting this out as a bonus show. We had Sam Hyde on, and it's a very interesting show. It was a fun show, and we just want to put it out ads free for you to enjoy on the weekend. The only thing I'm going to promote is that I have some shows coming out. I am going to be in Laguna Niguel on the 9th. And then I'm going to be in Bisbee. What's the date on that?
25th.
The 25th. And then I'm going to be in Tucson, Arizona on the 26th. So Bisbee, Arizona on the what again? The 25th?
25th and 26th.
Is Tucson, Arizona.
The screening.
So grab your tickets, and I hope you enjoy this very bizarro, fun, weird, gonna get everybody canceled again show. Enjoy it. Enjoy Sam Hyde.
We go deep, homeboy. Aaron, open your mind. Drink from the...
All right, let's get into it. Excited to have this guy on. It's as you guys know, I've been shadow banned to the extreme edges of the internet, but I can honestly say I believe that this gentleman has been even more banned than I have. So it's going to be interesting to talk to somebody who's got a worse. I used to have a joke that I'm not going to say the comic that stole it from me, but it was like, everyone always go, oh, it's bad you after someone has it worse. Do you think anyone ever said it to the Elephant Man, where he's like, oh, dude, you got bad, but there's someone out there like, who is it? Who's worse than me? Very excited to have this comedian on. Please welcome to the show, Sam Hyde. How are you, brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I think I have COVID long haul symptoms, but other than that, I'm in a good mood. They can't keep me down. Don't ever count me out.
I won't, dude. That's one thing I will not do. I will not count you out. So here's the thing, dude. You got long haul COVID. Is that like the trucker convoy and COVID had a baby and now you're long hauling it? What is that?
Well, it's definitely the trucker convoy and most current events things accentuate the COVID long haul symptoms as it's mostly a mental disorder. It's sort of, how like teenagers and 20-somethings, they all say they have PTSD and they have like undiagnosed or self-diagnosed. Joey, what do they have? What do people have nowadays? Depression, anxiety, all this shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I say I have COVID long haul. That's the sort of catch-all term for all my shortcomings. Although I do have weird smells. You have weird smells? You guys have that?
I mean, I sometimes do smell weird.
Yeah, if I don't shower for a couple of days, for sure.
Your armpits are bad when you smell your own armpits, when you could smell your own pits.
Yeah, Johnny, did you get that after you got the smell back from COVID, things smelled different? Some things just
like you're in a parallel smelling universe?
Yeah, no, I didn't, but my sister did. Her tastes have changed, and what she enjoys, and it's kind of fucked her up.
She's eating pizza. She's like, why does this taste like spaghetti?
Well, things she enjoyed, she doesn't enjoy it anymore because they taste like kind of repugnant to her now, which is, I mean, that's weird, bro.
How long till someone comes out, COVID made them gay?
That already happened. That already happened.
That's the thing. Did you see the guy successfully sued I think Bayer for making him a degenerate gay sex addict and gambler. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. This is full bizarro world, and I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. Yeah, we're definitely living in some weird fucking times right now. It's like, I don't know where it looks based on your hat. It's still cold. I'm saying where you are, it's cold. Here it's 80. We're in LA. It's fucking 80. And I'm enjoying it. We're opening up now. And all these motherfuckers are still walking around in masks. And they're giving you dirty looks like they want to say something.
Yep, but they can't.
Like they're all just wishing they had a time machine and they could take us all back. Have you seen this?
They lost their power. Yeah.
They just see them eating it. And so I was at Target. And I wanted to put in my number so I can get that Target discount, son, And I'm like, ma'am, where do I put in my Target number? And she's like, sir, you need a mask. I go, LA County, no mask rule. She goes, in the store, it's still there. I go, is this store a part of Target?
Wait, I thought it was just if they were.
LA County.
I thought it was just in places where they check for vaccines that you didn't have to wear a mask if you had a vaccine. I think that's the rule, right?
No, it's literally like nobody gives a fuck anymore.
Okay. But
Which is ultimately where we're supposed to be, right? Where it's like, you can wear a mask if you want. Like that. Right? I don't give a fuck. Sam, you are banned. What, for those who may not be familiar with you, can you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself and where they can find you?
I'm a comedian. I had a TV show on Adult Swim that was extremely highly rated, and the executives at Adult Swim loved it, and I got banned from television for being a little too edgy and for not being so nice. And now I'm on the web is where you can find me. If you go to mde.tv, that's where all my stuff is. On Instagram, I'm at just search for Sam Hyde. Joey, is that how you find me? Search for Sam Hyde on Instagram. That's how you find me. Or on Twitter, you can go with Wigger is my @ on Twitter.
Man, you are gold, bro. That's fucking gold.
Thank you, sir.
I love that, dude. And you better not go to China because they're locking up Wiggers in their camps, bro. So
that's
you got
one thing, not to get on my soapbox here, but I have an affinity for the Wiggers of China, seeing as I'm a pretty thoroughbred Wigger myself. I listen exclusively to D Block. I am a rapper. I have a lot of Wigger sensibilities. So when I heard the Chinese are locking these people up, it's something that I don't want to get preachy here, but it's my charity of choice. Everybody's kind of popping over to Ukraine right now, but that's for faggots. I do Chinese Wiggers.
I respect that take, all of it.
Thank you.
All of it. I respect
Thank
all
you.
of it. I mean, my favorite part of this bizarro clown world we live in right now are all the Canadian politicians marching in protest of the Ukraine while they were the ones who did this executive power to stop their own countrymen from protesting against them. This is full clown world. And I cannot, if you don't see that, I can't help you. I just can't help you. You're just...
Dude, it's wild out there. They're not even letting black people in the buses. The Ukrainians are like, nope.
I mean, dude, that's where it goes.
Wild.
Well, dude, they are ran by Nazis.
Yeah.
Literal Nazis. Literal Nazis. They're ran by literal Nazis. So what happened with your show? Why did it get kicked off?
We had a sketch called Jews Rock.
I'm listening.
It was a music video, and the lyrics of the song was Jews Rock, and that caused a BuzzFeed writer named Joe Bernstein.
Oh my God!
He's kind of like a Nazi hunter kind of guy. Like his whole career is kind of targeted on finding people who are anti-Semitic or could be construed as anti-Semitic. And what he did was he wrote an article that got like 6 people read it. It got like 20 engagements on Twitter. Nobody saw this article that he wrote, but he directly emailed Jeff Zucker, who is the I don't know if Jeff Zucker's Jewish or not. I think he's Christian. You know, is Jeff Zucker Christian?
I love that he doesn't use Google. He just has a buddy.
White. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what religion he is or whatever. But he's definitely Christian. Jeff Zucker. So he sent this article directly to Jeff Zucker. Jeff Zucker saw it. He saw the word neo-Nazi, shut it down immediately. And there's the Adult Swim executives. There's nothing they could do about it. Mike Lazo took a sabbatical. Afterwards, he was so pissed about being leapfrogged and having his new favorite show taken off the air. He's now no longer at Adult Swim. He's the guy that built the network. He's gone. And yeah, we got shut down. We got our asses kicked by Jeff Zucker.
Can we power rank what groups can least take a joke? Can we power rank that right now?
Well, listen, there's something I seriously do want to talk about, which is deaf people. Because
Okay.
I'm fucking absolutely tired of deaf people getting in my fucking face, telling me that I have to do this. Fuck no, fuck you, fucking retard. You can't fucking hear. No. Listen, hold on a second. I'm sorry. I know
Okay.
this is not nice. I have a theory though. Okay,
Dude, get it out.
we're all the same. Human beings, we're all the same. We're all pink on the inside. However, language has a programmatic effect on you. Okay,
Agreed.
hearing your own name has an effect on you.
I agree.
So if you have some pussy ass name like Josh or Jacob or some fucking pussy name, you're gonna hear Josh, and over 20 or 30 years that programs you to be a certain way. The same thing is true about language, and I'm talking about French people, Italians. I love Italy. I love Italian design and everything. They have a fucking attitude. French people have a fucking attitude, and it's because of their language. They have this speech that makes it feel like everything you say is important or something, and it just gets to their head. Okay, so it's like, have you noticed this? You know what I'm talking about? Is this ring true? And do I sound insane?
No, you sound great. The people walking around you are awesome too. Nobody has any outfits that match in any way.
But we usually, the funny thing is we usually coordinate our outfits so that they all totally match.
I love
Chris,
it.
show them what you're wearing today. Show off, Chris.
Chris, how would you describe what you're dressed for?
Church.
Church. Okay, I like that. War.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can fight for Ukraine. I've seen some of those
Yeah,
guys
that's
with the
definitely a
wooden
Ukrainian
sticks
fight.
walking around. You know,
Yeah,
It
that's a
could be one of them.
definite Ukrainian fighter right there for sure.
Thank you. We are going to Ukraine to freedom fight. We're all going to do that.
I love that.
And Sam, I'm sorry to rant, but I'll get to my point here with deaf people.
Keep going.
So if your home language involves rolling your R's, savoring the word in your mouth, letting the language flow beautifully like a song, that's going to do something fucked up to your head, okay? English is the international language of business because it's a little bit guttural. It's not, there's no frills around it really for most people unless you're trying to use big words to sound smart. English is a very basic, like bare bones language, and it's good, okay? French and Italian, you have these words, the language, it's supposed to flow like a symphony. And that makes you, over time, over 30 years of speaking this way and listening to this shit, it makes you into a freak. And deaf people, if you ever watched sign language interpreters, have you seen the faces they make?
No, I've noticed it's kind of weird, but what exactly are you talking about?
Dude, you gotta, maybe someone else can find this online and just make a compilation of sign language interpreters and the mugs they pull. They go like, they do this kind of shit.
Yeah.
And it's there's something about making a DreamWorks character face 24 hours a day whenever you need to communicate turns you into a freak. And deaf people are like, they're so full of themselves. They think they're the shit. I have to adapt every aspect of my life and my business so that a person with no ears can. So a person with no ears can get the joke. Like there's a lot of stuff that doesn't carry over to sign language. That's funny. I can't do that. Okay, that's my point. I'm sorry to rant. I know I'm going to get like huge trouble from the deaf Deaf Coalition. But that's
luckily
that's
they
all
don't
I'm
listen to the show. Luckily they don't listen to the show. I gotta be honest with you, dude. Based on how everybody's walking around, I can't really tell what the weather's like there because you got a guy with a couple layers on behind you, and then a dude in shorts. It could be everything. It could be like snowy on a sunny day. It's a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit going on.
Julian, come in here for a second. Show them your outfit. We like to throw people off. Like I like to. I know that most people are trying to dox me based on the weather. So I tell Julian to wear a lot of layers so people think we're more north than we are. And I don't wear a lot of layers so people think I'm more south. So it like fucks with you. It makes you think.
Look at that. What weather? What's the weather there, guys? Johnny, look. Tell me what the weather is.
Warfare. That's psychological warfare.
This is I can't guess. I don't know.
Nobody knows where we are or what we're doing here. Look at this guy. This guy's throwing fucking gang signs in the back.
Like a hip hop video.
Sign language. That's
Obviously,
sign language.
There's been a war between you and
it's like a Bubba Sparks
and the
music
deaf.
video.
He's throwing out deaf signs. Fucking shit's getting weird. Look at that. Damn, dude. That guy's dangerous and angry and warm. I mean, that's a combination right there.
There's a lot of anger here. There's a lot of anger in my office.
Yeah, there is. What a wonderful office that is.
Thank you.
What happened in your office that your floors look like there was some kind of exorcism or something went on in the room at that time? Looks like a lot of danger.
I like to break a place in and make it feel lived in.
Okay.
So when I get somewhere and there's like nice floors, that drives me crazy.
I get that, dude. I get that. Floors are really so. Was it like that when you got there, or are you just like, I'm never getting my deposit back?
No, it was like this. But if it wasn't like this, I would have done it myself with a pair of scissors.
Okay, dude. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Sam. So you did the whole thing. Okay. So we're gonna go back to our power ranking on who can take the least amount of jokes. Mexicans can take jokes.
We good.
Right.
Deaf people is number one.
Number one. So it goes number one. We're gonna throw Jews are on there. Gays are on there.
Asians
women
haven't
are
been
on
good
there.
lately. Asians haven't been good lately with jokes.
Asians can't take jokes for sure. So, and then white guy. I think white people can take the most jokes. Wouldn't you agree? Like they tend to be because they're always getting shit. And
I think we get the most abuse.
Right. And that.
But I have the thinnest skin possible.
I think I love Jews. Jews are the best. They cannot take a joke. There's very few. Very few. Women definitely cannot take a joke. They love
female comedians, worst of all. Actually,
yeah, they can never take jokes. Black people can take jokes.
Yeah,
and gays cannot take jokes. So I don't know if there's a power ranking in there, but I don't know if we could power rank them, but that's definitely a group right there. I don't know who is number one out of that group. Because Jews are so funny, dude. They're such funny people. They're great entertainers. They're great writers. But man, the minute and they'll bust each other's jokes like all the time. But the minute you flip that shit, they get really angry because everything instantly becomes Holocaust. Have you noticed that? Like everything's straight to the Holocaust.
Yep. I mean, it was
like, hey man, look at that Jewish chick's fat tits. They look like two dreidels. What do you want, the Holocaust again? You're like, where do we go? How did that get so quick to that?
I can understand, like, if my grandpa died, I would always be like, oh, my grandpa died at the Holocaust.
Yeah, but dude, I'm Armenian in LA. Try going one show without anybody shitting on Armenians. Just try doing one show.
Rightfully so, I say.
See? My own show. I can't get no fucking Armenian genocide.
Stop trying to rip people off all the time.
Right?
Yeah,
so, hey, dude, we didn't rip off. If anybody got ripped off, the
shit,
Jews
you've never been to Glendale and tried to fucking stop into a bodega
or
$8
dealership or a dealership.
What do you mean?
Oh, they'll run you up on BMW prices.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, but everybody does that. It's not just an Armenian thing. It's not just the fucking...
I say like Islamic State fighters. Those guys pretty much don't want to make any jokes.
They can't take any jokes.
No,
for
they'll
sure.
just throw you off a building.
It's like basically just white guys, right? Are the only ones
like,
who
hey,
just
bro,
got
weird hat, man. You're coming with me, man. Come here. And then just get
Why
your
did
brain
your
flowing.
Islamic fighter sound like Mexican?
Because I don't know how the fucking.
That might
do
be
you know how?
literally-
You give me an Islamic State fighter. Let me hear it.
So Sam, you get the show gets shut down because you did a song about Jews rocking, which sounds positive to me.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a positive message. I don't see how you could possibly interpret that as anything negative.
Why? What was in the article? What did they say?
They they said a bunch of shit in there.
Was it just like, hey, this fucking sketch has got a bunch of shit in it, and that was it?
No, it was the guy did a pretty thorough analysis of everything I've done in my career. He kind of picked the most anti-Semitic things I've said and sort of compiled them in a best.
Well, this was one of the
best
articles. This was one of the articles. The underground neo-Nazi promo campaign behind Adult Swim's alt-right comedy show.
Yeah, there you go. So that's
Yeah, that's
Oh,
here's
they
the
called
best
you
part
alt-right. That's too bad.
is that they called you alt-right. The best part is like nobody's gonna read the rest of the article.
yeah.
And
I mean,
like
the quote there's a quote that says pure hatred of niggers.
what?
Oh, yeah, right
Where does
there.
it say that?
That's nothing I've ever said. Like that's
Oh
nothing
my
that's ever
god, dude!
Nothing you
My-
never said until now, at least.
Yeah, until now.
until now. Yeah, now,
my
now
dick
the
got
article's
hard.
accurate, but I've never said kike slut. I've never talked about shooting filthy Jews. Like this has nothing to do with me.
So can't you sue them for slander though? If you
Well,
didn't
it
say
doesn't-
that?
It doesn't even matter because all this guy did that was the most effective thing he did was have Jeff Zucker in his Rolodex of people that he personally contacts. And Jeff Zucker is not the kind of he's not going to like go through this and try to figure out whether or not the article is clickbait or attacking me wrongly or whatever. He just pulled the show, which is what he was, what else would he do? What else would Jeff Zucker do?
I mean, besides be the AIDS of television, I mean, could that guy ruin more networks? Is it possible? Like, how many networks did Jeff Zucker come in and just torpedo? It's unbelievable.
Adult Swim now is the worst shit possible.
Yeah.
It's so fucked, man. Adult Swim is so bad now.
Yeah, I mean, it just looks like he just got railroaded, and I just don't think singing about Jews rocking hard. I mean, isn't that basically Kiss?
Well, we're living in we're living through a fucking media war, and I didn't align with the right side in the media war.
I just don't get how that gets to us to the Holocaust. That's my problem. I just don't see why that becomes this thing that gets somebody canceled, right? I mean, like,
There was no checks. Like no one saw the video before it went out, and they were like, "Hey, maybe you shouldn't let it go." Or are they pretty open with the content?
I know that you probably know this, Sam, but maybe there's probably some of your viewers that don't think this way yet. But it's attempting. I mean, we can talk about these things as much as we want, but it's attempting to really look at things through a lens of objectivity and rationality and like giving people the benefit of the doubt. That's for losers. That stuff is for losers. We're in an ideological, it's not even an ideological fight anymore. It's like a tribal, it's total tribalism. And our enemies, the people who are shitting up the world right now, they're not using like a fair rule book. They're not going with like
100%.
Yeah, the things that you're talking about, like just logical, reasonable things. That has nothing to do with the battle that's being fought right now. So we really got taken off TV for being white and for not falling in line with the anti-white shit. That's really why we got taken off.
But what I don't understand about this anti-white movement is I see so many white people on there. It's just so weird. It's just a weird thing to me. Where it's
Yeah,
like,
so-
okay, I know people take meetings and they're like, we're not looking for white people right now. But then all I see are white people on television. Like, how's that? I 100% agree with everything you're saying. I just like, who gets, it's like, it's just basically like, what they're basically saying is like, we're not working with middle class and poor white people, right? Because it's all like trust fund kids. They just have these like handshakes that they do that they just know like, oh, you look really soft and like you've never been punched in the face. Let's work together.
That, and I mean, you already see celebrities already doing the commercials that a opening actor should be doing.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Like Progresso, Allstate. Sometimes I'm like, damn, they booked so-and-so to do that commercial. I was like, there goes so-and-so's job. Up and started.
Well, I mean, when you get into diversity, dude, in Hollywood, make no doubts that's on the lower levels. Like, you know, it's like if Comedy Central is still relevant and they were doing a show, they would load up diversity on like what I would say like Premium Blend that I did 90 million years ago or at midnight. But at the highest levels, it's all white people. Right? Like at the Oscar movies and all that shit, it's all white people because those are the rich kids who want change after they get theirs. It's never at that level. And it's just like, fuck. And when it is, it's so shoehorned in. And everyone's like, what are we doing here? And it's done purposefully to placate the internet. Oh man, look at how diversity we have. It's so fucking great. It's like, yeah, and they all got paid SAG minimum. And it's just fucking weird. And it's just super tragic. And I don't know, man. I think you're better off doing your own thing, dude. And not like having to have a boss tell you what to do. And maybe at first you're losing money, but in the long run you get set up and you create a fan base that's going to stay with you.
I mean, it would be nice if, it's useless to kind of punt it to fantasize about that type of thing, but it would be nice if, this goes without saying, it would be nice if shit wasn't so fucked up. I guess that's my only commentary about what you said.
You should turn that into a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like it is, but it's fucked up when you pay attention to it. If you turn it off, like I have no clue what's going on with the Ukraine because I mean I know little bits, but I'm all out,
dude. And it's all, I mean, most of it is just bad information that's going around right now.
But it's purposely bad because that's how they,
of course,
that's how they've been operating for years. All of the information has always been bad.
Even the stuff that, I mean, it used to be, there was a time, especially when in the early days of social media, you could trust a lot of that boots on the ground journalism that was going on, like people with Twitter accounts and their cell phones. And now all that shit's fake too. It's so hard to know who to trust on that stuff. So
Well,
I get what you're doing. Just
They'll
tune
do,
out.
but they'll do it because they just want to go viral.
What do you mean, the reporters?
These aren't reporters. It'll be like someone like in a bunker that's there because obviously there's
yeah, but then you
war.
find out that actually, oh wait, no, they're in a studio in Burbank.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
And
They'll do
green screen.
Yeah,
Some stupid
they'll do
shit.
something like that. It'll be someone that's just there trying to be like, look at me, I'm in danger.
Like, dude,
just
I
to
mean,
go
you saw
viral.
a lot of news agencies have been using clips from video games, bro. Like legit, CNN used it, BBC used it, like more than once. A clip
Do you
from a
think
video
they
game.
do that thinking they're going to get away with it, or is that part of the mind fuck?
I think that somebody is doing it to be part of the mindfuck, and again because they know they can get away with it. But at the level of the producer or assistant, like assistant
over their
or whatever, they're just trying to turn shit around so fast, dude. And they get rock hard when they see a cool video of, fucking look at those tracers, man, it's awesome, and they just stick it in there, because there's no penalty anymore. I mean, there's no
That is the
consequence.
biggest
There's no
problem.
consequence
There's
anymore
no
for being wrong,
consequences anymore.
and for lying.
Yeah.
There used to be, they'd issue real corrections, and journalists would get fired for fucking shit up. Now it's just like, oh, who cares?
It's just fucking nuts, dude. And Sam should know about this. He was labeled a fucking shooter.
Oh shit! Multiple times.
Do Do you think it's the glasses that they think?
It's the hair. It was the hair
Do
he
you
had
think
on that.
like they think you're a shooter the same way everyone thought Woody Allen was a pedophile, just based on looks?
I think it's just funny. That's probably why people are doing it.
That's the main picture they always use.
It's funny to.
It's unbelievable, dude. I remember that picture.
Yeah, they use it for Parkland. They used it for a call. They just throw his name in there when they don't know who to use. They just troll him now.
Unfucking believable. And you don't sue anybody, bro. You are the nicest guy.
Who would I sue?
Everybody uses your picture.
I don't know if I have the money to do that.
Like CNN says that you were the shooter. That you should be able to fucking sue him.
I mean, like, dude, if I was a lawyer, like, yeah, I'll do this. You just pay me when we fucking dominate these motherfuckers.
Sam, you just represent yourself, probably.
Yeah, you should just represent yourself, actually.
If there's a lawyer out there that wants to help me sue CNN, I'm down.
There's got to be, dude. I mean, I don't know if it's like a certain time that you got to do it by, but I remember these pictures. And I'm like, that guy definitely looks like he shot up.
Police have identified the shooter as a high schooler and white national nominalist. Parkland. BuzzFeed.
Man, did you fuck somebody at BuzzFeed and they just got pissed, dude? Did you not like help them come to or something like that? Because they seem to have a real hard on for you, bro.
Well, dude, he was the Ukrainian ghost of Kiev this week. A bunch of people were passing that around. They put his head on the pilot.
Yeah. Cool. What's his name?
You don't do this, Sam. Just people are doing this?
Tucker Carlson brought him up.
I've never once done it myself. It's straight organic. It's all just people doing it.
Yeah, it was his head on the pilot, just giving like a thumbs up like this.
What? Shut up, Johnny.
I could take credit for it.
I'll look for it right now.
That's like sue everybody, bro. I just want to go to law school just so I could represent you because I think there's so much money to be made.
If somebody's listening and wants to do it, I'll do it. I'll sue CNN.
It's so fucking crazy.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. And then Tucker Carlson brought it up
Hold
on
on.
his show.
Not only did it take your face, but they put you in like a ninja mask too?
I think that's just the helmet, right?
Dude, unbelievable. Can you tell when something's up?
Look, there's Tucker Carlson talking about it somehow.
Hold on, and that's you in the.
Well, he's talking about it though in the context of
Oh, yeah.
it being disinformation. To be clear,
Yeah,
He's
but
not
he,
saying
yeah,
it's
no,
like
I'm
real.
just saying he's quit fucking. He got his video, his picture was up on there.
Hold on, dude. Make the picture bigger. They photoshopped you into the fighter. I mean, it's so bad. It's so bad, dude.
That's cool though.
That is
That's
cool,
cool.
dude. You like shooting guns, bro?
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's a shooter, of course.
Yeah. It's
Got to practice.
So what are you working on now, Sam?
We got a full plate of shit coming out. We got a bunch of comedy sketches. We got NFTs. We got T-shirts being printed. We got the whole media operation here.
He just went deep on one of his biggest pranks with iDubbbz. I don't know if it was crazy. This guy, he changed his whole life up for him, bought a security, and I even believed that. I was like, damn, Sam's life is crazy. We're about to have him on. And he's like, I wish it was a joke. I wasn't pissed, but I was like, holy shit, it was a mind fuck. Like, he literally mind fucked. Somebody was going to do a documentary about him, and he just switched his life up, and it was wild.
Okay, what?
Yeah, have him explain it better. Yeah.
This.
So we had a guy, iDubbbz, come out and he was going to do a documentary about me. And I like iDubbbz. He's a cool guy. I suspected that he was going to try to make me look not so good. So we rented a fake office. I hired a actress to be my fake girlfriend.
She looked crazy.
She shaved her head. She either faked or had a real pill addiction that was really convincing. And we basically put on this gaslighting show.
Look, that's the girlfriend right there.
Yeah,
That's who he
man.
hired to act like his girlfriend.
Yummy.
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 And that is the guy doing the doc?
Yeah, that's the guy. He's freaked out. He's so scared of this girl because she's like, I'm a drug addict, and it's just wild.
Where did you find her?
Girl, we told the girl to try to fuck him, and we told the girl to like.
Do you see what he's saying?
She did such a good job, man. She was going through his pockets, like looking for stuff in his pockets. What else? Did she do anything else that was funny? She asked him how heavy his head was. She was like asking him like how heavy his head was and shit, like all kinds of weird. Like,
the guy goes, most of the men made me medium level uncomfortable. She made me extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah, and at a certain point, like midway through, he later told me that she made him so uncomfortable he considered like pulling the plug on the project.
Yeah.
I think she made it seem like she was in danger from me.
She blamed him for her drug abuse. He was like, "You're the reason she does drugs, huh?" It was fucking crazy how deep it got, and then he fucked him over. It was wild.
So yeah, we did a little fakery.
Sam,
and we went 140 miles an hour in a 1984 Trans Am.
Oh shit!
On old tires.
Sam, what do you want to do? Like, I love your energy. I love your style. I mean, I'm all about everything you're doing. What do you want to do?
Ultimately, the goal here with the NFTs and with the T-shirts and everything is to fund the development of a video game that I've been writing for 10 years. And that's my magnum opus project, and is a video game. That's it.
That's it?
Then after that, I will disappear. Sports game. Yeah, right.
So
what kind of sports game, Julian? Football. Oh, we'll make it a football game, I guess.
I miss the old football games, dude. So let me get into this. So how long were you in Hollywood before you ended up? Dude, I love that your fucking handle is Wigger. That is the best thing ever, dude.
I knew you'd love it.
Best thing.
This thing, you being able to see that screen is not going well so far. I can say that.
Why?
Because you're just immediately, anything that pops up, you're like, oh, yeah, and then nobody knows what you're talking about because it's not in the feed.
No, but okay, so basically, Johnny has shown us Sam's...
no, it's not. That's XG's computer. You're now seeing that for the first
shown
time.
us Johnny, Sam's Twitter account, which is Wigger, and I think it's fucking great. When did you start to realize that, Hollywood wasn't going to shine down on, it was going to appreciate what you were doing?
I mean, I was always throughout the whole path that we've taken, I've kind of been the indie, small team, do-it-yourself type mindset, and my comedic partner Nick, he's the one who sort of navigated us into Hollywood and got us that level of exposure and got us that deal. So I never really was banking big time on the mainstream success thing, and the fact that I've had any is mostly thanks to Nick's efforts. He's kind of the one that did all the schmoozing with Adult Swim and steered us in that direction. But mainstream success, it does have a tinge of dead end to it. There's like the people on it, just everything looks bad, man. Like SNL, all the people on SNL, there's nothing funny being made. There's nothing funny on TV. There's no funny movies. It's all shit. And I know that I will never be on TV ever again. I will never have any kind of Hulu or Netflix deal or anything like that. And it's hard to see a path for anybody who does anything funny or subversive or transgressive or whatever, having some type of mainstream exposure in today's climate, in the next 10 years. I mean, how are things going to change or get better to create an environment for the next George Carlin or whatever?
But don't you feel like that the internet is maybe not at this moment in terms of like easy money, the level of Hollywood, but there are people doing independent stuff on their own, pushing the limits and having great careers.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But it's also like it's the stamp of approval, really, that's the mainstream that you get with mainstream success. And it's like it's still, the fact is, there's still like an authoritativeness and a level of acceptance and everything that, like, you know, Jimmy Kimmel has over the best indie comedian, over Louis C.K. or whatever. Like, there's just you're either Hollywood or you're not, and that's still the way it is. And it's hard to see. I mean, things are moving away from that, but it's just hard to see that going away completely.
I think Jimmy Kimmel's numbers are sucking, and I think, first of all, I think all ratings are bullshit. I think they don't tell you know, I mean, what are they doing to get how do they know ratings, right? The Nielsen ratings everybody knows that's all bullshit. Now, I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong in the sense of what seems to have a little more clout, but I definitely think the notion of like, you know, I mean, you got comics selling out giant arenas. How many A-list actors could sell out an arena? Like, can you guys name a fucking major actor that could sell out the Staples Center?
But do what, though? Even if they could, I think The Rock could sell it
dancing.
out. I think The Rock could, but then
The Rock?
work out? Would you work out in front of people? Watch them
Will
grunt?
Ferrell maybe at a time. Maybe not now. But at a time. He did. I mean, I know he did. He did like a tour.
Right? I mean, like, I just don't. Could Brad Pitt sell out the Staples Center?
I wish The Rock would do a live workout tour. It's so awesome. I think you're right. I think I'm just pessimistic.
Well, I just think that you're really smart and funny, and you have a very unique style, and that you would be fucking miserable in Hollywood. You'd be fucking miserable.
Yeah, probably.
Or should I say more miserable? Okay, because
that sounds true.
Because I know these guys that end up writing in this town forever. A lot of them aren't happy people. A lot of them aren't.
I mean, you don't want to do TV no more. Last time you went.
Honestly, I don't. I think my appearance on the Comedy Store doc is the end of it.
That and when you came back from the CW, I was so happy for you. Like, dude, that was horrible.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, what do you mean? You were on CW?
That was network television, and they were paying dog shit. Dog shit.
Yeah, horrible.
Incredible.
Like, why do it? You're like, I'd rather stay here, kick it with the fam, do a fucking another sponsor with the podcast, and it'd probably be better off. I don't have to sit there in traffic.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't have to go to LAX. LAX, going to LAX alone is a fucking bitch.
People talk about all the time, like, all the scumbags from Viacom, all the rats, scurried over to Netflix, and they're doing the exact same thing over there, paying nobody anything. Maybe showrunners make money, but everybody else, nobody's making money. You can make way more money doing what you want to do by getting people to check you out, and there is a market for what you do.
I mean, look at Kanye. Kanye's blowing up with his little MP3 player. Now you got to go to his website. You don't got to go to Spotify. I mean, he figured out a little way to be like, what?
Yeah, Kanye somehow is not going to make me feel better about my chances. So I have to say.
No, I agree with that, but it's just
the
showing
early
you.
part does where he got to, it's just like, how bad do you want it? It's out there. You just got to go find it. And that's it. And that's what we're talking about. Are you doing stand-up or anything now?
I'm not doing stand-up. I mean, most of my, I think I might be kind of a one-trick pony when it comes to the stand-up thing. Most of my stand-up is just designed to piss people off, and I think that has limited appeal. So if the people show up and they actually want to see me do stand-up, I think it might be less funny than if it's people who are going to hate me and I'm doing something incendiary. Have you seen my stand-up routines on YouTube?
Yeah, they're wild. Yeah, they're wild. Yeah, he's literally trying to just piss people off. They're like, get off stage already. One of them that I watched,
one girl hit me in the head with a microphone, I think, or tried to hit me in the head with a microphone. It's just supposed to piss people off. So I think there's like a limited mileage there.
Trolling. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Is it your thing? Are you king of the trolls?
I think that that trolling is if you're targeting the right people and you're getting the reaction that you're getting is one that's gonna be a good one. I think that's it's just a tool. It's like trolling is the same thing as like sketch comedy or whatever. It's just something you can do. It's one thing you can do. You know, you can either be bad at it or you can be good at it or whatever. But it's just a thing people do.
But what
good usage of it?
Well, I definitely feel that, like, you know, when we take a look at like hacking that's going on, which is a weird trolling almost, right? Like, who are the hackers going after now? I haven't heard them go after.
No, they took. I heard this week they took down Russia's government websites and stuff. Anonymous.
But, we're talking about it now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, like, they didn't go after.
Sam, have you seen RazzleCon?
What's RazzleCon?
It's your new favorite thing in the world. It's your new girlfriend. You're going to fall in love with her immediately.
Oh, no. What is it?
You're going to lose your shit and be in love and be obsessed with her when you see her.
RazzleCon.
It's so Razzle, Khan.
Razzle.
Oh, like Khan.
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 Oh God, what is?
I hope you took your blood thinners this morning because you're about to get an erection that explodes your pants explode.
Oh, was she? Who is she?
Oh, this is that crypto.
Oh, the crypto chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Isn't it hilarious? They let her out. Her husband's still in there. I mean, dude, if I hear another woman complain about fair treatment and equality, right? We did the same crime. Why are you out of prison? Why am I still stuck in prison?
Show the video. Actually, it's not the pictures aren't going to do it justice.
She went Khan were something to have to do with Genghis Khan, right?
She's fucking awesome. No, it's because she's
Which
Turkish.
one is it? This one?
I think it's because she's some disgusting
The one on her website I know is insane.
race, and she wants to. Yeah, she's gonna be like Genghis Khan or something.
What disgusting race is she?
I think she's Turkish. Whatever it is, they need to be destroyed.
We can't don't do the sound. We're delegates.
Oh my god.
She's just hideous.
And they're paying this with
she calls herself the Versace Bedouin, by the way.
And basically, is it any good?
No, dude.
Look, she can't be. Look at her.
I mean,
how
it's
bad
good.
she
It's
is.
good, and then it's bad. It's one of the. It's like a hate watch kind of thing.
Oh yeah, okay, dude. Zero fucks.
She's getting numbers though.
She's getting. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with society, right? It's like you love to watch these train wrecks, but what you do by watching them, you empower them and enrich them.
She's got how many
I
subscribers?
wouldn't say that too much. It might be why we have a business here.
That's true. That's true. People can say it about us as well. Does it even say how many she's got?
She's getting 10,000 views on her video.
Well, you can hide your
You
subscriber
can hide it.
count.
I think you can.
Oh my God, I didn't know that, dude. This is crazy.
I mean, she made a video 12 days ago.
She made a video 12 days ago.
Breaking news.
We're living in crazy times.
But she's a hacker, though.
I'm curious. What's your sorry?
Most people's definition of hacking is getting. This is what my buddy Nick said. Well, he made a joke about fuck. I'm gonna ruin it. And I shouldn't even say it. But most people hack by sending nudes to lonely Chinese men. That's how she got the access to whatever what did she hack again? Do you know what RazzleCon hacked? What the exchange was? Whatever the fuck, doesn't matter.
Hey, is everybody on the clock here? Is everybody on the clock? Yeah. Are they? Are you paying all them to do whatever they're not doing?
No, they're unpaid. Chris, you're unpaid, right?
Is this an internship?
Yeah.
What are you producing at that? What's the operation though? What are you doing?
A roller skating rink? Like, where is your place right now?
That was a basketball court.
Chris, didn't you say that the reason you're here is because you're the ultimate Sam Hyde fan and you just wanted to fangirl out? It's a conservatorship. What do they call it? What's a conservatorship? That's what it is.
I don't think that's it.
He gets my possessions when I die.
Okay.
That's great. What's a Sam Hyde groupie like, dude? What is these chicks like that just got to get a freak, dude?
A fucking freak problem.
Do you got a girlfriend, Sam?
Yes, I do. Yeah, but she's not a Sam Hyde fan or anything like that. She's just normal.
Does she like hate your
Normal
comedy?
Jewish girl.
Does she love your comedy?
No,
She hates it. Like,
she doesn't get it.
you know what used even though I have no problems with him now, like when a chick would be like, I'm a Dane Cook fan, but you're like, I can't fuck you. I just cannot fuck you.
That was pretty much you had your options winnowed down there then for a while because he was, I mean, every girl loved him for a while.
Nobody, that's why I didn't get fucked for a long time because I had these weird fucking rules, you know? I'm just like, what the fuck, man?
Wait, you know Dane Cook? Oh my God.
Oh, that's it. So Sam's dick just fucking limped it out when you heard that.
Yeah, I mean, and like again, I have no problems with Dane now. I wish him to do well, but it was like back then I'd be like, no, I
just have any problems with him. I thought
back in the day I did. Now I don't.
He's so funny.
He's so great. He's so fucking great. He's so fucking great. Sam, what's the future hold, man? What are we doing? What's the next thing?
Yeah, what are you guys all there doing now? What like today? Outside of this podcast, what the fuck's going on there?
What do you guys
cutting videos here?
Okay.
How many videos you putting out? Yes, give us a tour. Whoa, there we go.
Oh, okay. You got a little video editing suite there. That's cool.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh, damn, that room's huge.
That is a big room.
Do you still have the security?
Yeah, we got. Well, he's outside right now. He's making sure all the entrances are locked down. We had a condition red earlier because we saw some shit in the parking lot that was a little weird. Sketched us out.
He means literal shit.
We're all good now. We're locked down though. We're locked down pretty tight right now.
Have you had anyone punch you in the face?
Yeah, all the time.
How'd that make you feel? How'd that make you feel, Sam?
It made me feel.
As a troll, does that get you off? You're like, yeah, I got it.
No, it's just normal. Have you been punched in the face?
Oh yeah, ton of times.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Why?
Well, because I talk mad shit, and I did.
Have you gotten like punched out or beat up or anything?
I mean, I've been fucked up by my neighbor one time because I was so drunk he beat the shit out of me.
Oh, we got to get in this broken
back
Sam.
in Vegas. And I've had fucking fans come up to me in lobbies and punch me in the face. I shouldn't call them fan, crowd members. I've had people throwing drinks at me.
And you didn't.
I've had women try to smack me. I've been hit so many times by women, and I never hit women. They've hit me so fucking much, dude. So much women have attacked me. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, probably my biggest. Yeah, it's like definitely.
You should carry pepper spray for your own self-defense against women.
Dude, I've been taking Krav Maga for like 2 months now, so I can handle chicks.
Yeah, you learned to block their attacks.
It's been more than 2 months, Sam. You've been Krav Maga.
I was going for comedic effect.
Okay, I was like, you're killing it. You're killing it over there.
Jiu-jitsu, man.
Do you take any martial arts?
Yeah, I do boxing. I do Muay Thai. I've done jiu-jitsu. You should do jiu-jitsu. Don't do Krav Maga. It's fake.
He just, whoa! You're
the
first person.
You have no idea how dedicated he is.
He's devastated right now.
Don't do Krav Maga. It's bullshit.
Wait, explain why. Explain why. Because you're gonna break. You're gonna fuck his world up.
We know why. Because Jews rock. You hate the Jews. That's why you hate Krav Maga.
It's just because jiu-jitsu is the most effective thing because it's the only thing you can really train at 100, close to 100%, or at 100%. It's the only thing where you can get like live training. Like
I understand that. Training. I do understand that, but I just like Krav Maga because I want to learn how to survive a knife fight.
That's all fake though. If there was a knife fight, you'd just get stabbed to death.
Well, he thinks he's training for it. We'll know when it happens.
Well, I'm getting ready for it.
Yeah, when it happens, we'll know. If Sam lives, then if Sam outlives that stabbing, I'm joining Krav Maga. If he dies, I'm gonna tell him like, yo, this fool.
Yeah, I mean, maybe at the end of the day, dude. But if I got a knife, I'm gonna stab a dude doing jujitsu too.
Sam, can I call someone out?
Oh shit!
Do you know who? Do you know who Hassan? What's his last name? What's
I don't like this so
name?
far.
Piker. Do you know who Hassan Piker is?
No, who is it?
He's the left wing alpha male.
I hate this piece of shit. Go for it. Lay in.
So he's the left wing alpha male. Okay, he's the guy. If a left winger has to break it down with fisticuffs and real muscle, it should be him, right?
Yeah, I mean, he acts like he's a fucking tough guy.
I'm the right-wing neo-Nazi racist boogeyman, so it should be his job. It falls on him to physically vanquish me. to put me away, to put me to sleep. I've challenged him to a boxing match. I've offered him $2.5 million. There's nothing out of his camp except for him losing his shit and acting like a scared little bitch when he saw my avatar on Twitter, on Twitch, on one of his streams there.
What was your avatar?
Hassan Piker, I'm calling you out, man. It's your job to vanquish me. You got to put me away. You got to be the hero, be the real hero, be the real man, not just talking, not just tweeting. It's time to be the real hero.
Dude, all you need to know is that he's got a picture with Ethan Klein. That's all you got to know about this dude.
Fuck that Ethan Klein.
Ethan Klein is, I mean, I just want to help him because he was like me, fat. I was fat. And I've done some fasting. And I could go back to fat.
And Sam fights for charity, by the way. He told him to fight for charity.
You fight him, I'll fight Klein for charity. We'll fight for charity. We'll do a pay-per-view event. I'm in. That would be
fantastic. I'm in 100%. I would love that.
I mean, let's do it. Let's figure
I'm ready.
it out.
I'm serious.
Listen, dude. Well, here's what, guys. What's his name? Hassan
Klein. Piker.
We will fight you guys for charity. All the charity go to trans youth. How about that one? We will give money to the trans youth.
I was thinking directly to black people in Ukraine.
Okay.
Hey, that one guy is going to be rich.
That one guy.
So we are willing to give all the charity money to the blacks in Ukraine. How about that? How about that? I am down. We should fight. He's just such a he's like tax the rich as he's buying a fucking I don't know about a mansion, but a house in L.A. His dad his uncle is Sikh, right? Sink.
Oh, you should have
fat piece of shit at the Young Turks. That fucking fat piece of fucking shit that's been outed as a fucking fat piece of shit.
He's outed as a fat piece of shit.
He's been outed and canceled for being a fat piece of shit.
Dude, what is going on? I mean, like, I love that Ethan Klein has Jeffree Star go up, and the guy who's basically got outed as a pedophile, Shane Dawson. Right, Shane Dawson. Like, what is up with YouTube gay guys doing makeup and pedophilia? They're all pedophiles. They're all just running and gunning on these fucking kids. It's so gross. It's so gross. Ethan Klein, I will fight you for charity. I've said it 1,000 times, you fat fuck. I'll fight you for charity.
Has he replied to you?
No, he did say he would fight me, and then I felt bad, and now he won't fight me.
You might have to
and
show
I'm
up.
way older than him. I mean, like, dude, I'm way older than Ethan Klein. I'm way older.
How old is he?
Like, I think Ethan Klein's, he looks 50, but I think he's in his 30s. I'll fight him, dude. And what makes me sad is I know the Segoras love him.
Oh,
and I love the
him.
Segoras.
Yeah.
So I don't want to piss them off. But I'll fight this motherfucker for charity. Dude, I love your attempt to spell Ethan. That was so great right there. Age. Do age. Age. How old is he?
36.
36, bro! I'm 49.
That's
a lot of years, bro.
Yeah, the pandemic was not kind to his hair. I mean, it's just completely
white. I'll do it. And you'll fight him, and then we'll both fight fucking Sink the fat fuck. I mean, it's just garbage time, dude. I mean, it's just... I'm just over it.
That one on the bottom right,
He's got to ditch the seed oils. I think that might be the root of Ethan Klein's problem.
Well, you know, at 36,
seed oils.
How old are you, Sam?
I'm 36 as well, I think. Right?
That's what the internet says. That's what Wikipedia says.
What's my age?
Are you asking your interns what your age is?
Well, they're his ultimate fans.
I was asking you.
Oh.
36.
Oh, man. So how old is the guy you want to fight?
He's young. He looks young.
Piker, isn't he like 30? Isn't he 30?
I will fight. How old is he?
He's 31.
He's 30th.
Okay.
30-ish. Okay. July 25th,
he's
91.
31. He's 31. He's
30.
almost 31.
He'll be 31 in July 25th.
So he's 30. That's super young, bro. So that guy's still, I mean, what a piece of shit. Like, look at him, dude. Like, he
did go to Rutgers, though, so he's whip smart. Watch out.
Well, you know, it's just like he is everything that Malcolm X and everything that the Unabomber warned you about. Rich fucking liberals who are hypocritical pieces of shit. And on top of that, he's a fucking Turk. He can go fuck himself. I mean, really. I mean, dude, your uncle is a fat fucking piece of shit liar. Okay? That's my opinion on it. And I stand with Sam Hyde. I stand with him.
Stand with Sam.
I do. Can we start that? Can we start that movement? Stand with Sam.
I would appreciate that if we got that hashtag going. It would help me get out of bed in the morning or a little bit.
What time do you get up, dude?
I get up at 8.
We can make it lay with Sam if you'd rather. Just lay with Sam.
Well, Sam, where would you rank Turks versus deaf people on our chart?
Oh, dude, if I see a deaf Turk, I'm gonna fucking lose it, bro. I see a deaf fucking Turk.
You gotta get their attention first. No, that's the problem.
If I see a deaf Turk, it's on immediately on site.
You know, the Turkish.
Fucking hate crime immediately.
A deaf Turk, man. Fuck this. Listen, dude. I know some Turks. I don't fucking hate them, but man, I hate the government. I hate the government for what they did. My family, my great grandfather, my parents' parent, my grandparents' parents, watched his whole family get fucking mowed down, and I can take a joke. What I don't understand is why we're so sensitive. And I do understand why we're sensitive about the Holocaust, 100%. But I don't understand why we're not sensitive about the 20 million Russians that died.
Yeah. Well,
I totally understand being sensitive about the Holocaust. I do not understand why we treat Russia like a fucking piñata when 20 million of them died stopping the people that killed the 6 million Jews.
Well, I mean, because didn't Stalin almost kill them too? Wasn't Stalin's fault too?
Yeah, after the fact. Yeah,
later.
Yeah, and then Stalin.
I mean, that was they were casualties of war, right? That's what you're talking about versus.
But why is that any different?
Well, I mean,
the Jews were casualties.
A genocide.
Of war.
That was a genocide.
Yeah, but that's still casualties of war.
No, but there's a difference. I mean, there's a distinction. You're talking about civilians versus people that were drafted, who were holding guns when they died. You know what I mean?
So why are drafted people different?
Well, not necessarily draft, but men. You don't see a distinction between civilians being women and children, kids, and guys who were of military age. Fighting.
Well, I mean, it's still 20 million.
No, I mean, nobody's saying they don't deserve respect and reverence. I mean,
they're getting none.
They're not here because they're not ours. But if you go to Russia, there's memorials everywhere, and everywhere along the way, you see like in Berlin, there are statues to the Soviet Army.
Holocaust was all awful. 60 million people lost. I think the Russians deserve a lot more respect. And that's it.
Yeah, I mean, we also don't give a ton of. I mean, where's the big respect for the British army? It's not just doesn't. You don't get it in America because it's not they aren't our people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But when we talk about things we can't talk about, I don't understand why the Russians don't get any respect.
Well, that's not a thing you can't talk about. I mean, everybody. I mean,
well, no, you can't talk about the Holocaust because people lose it.
Yeah, but
because they see it as everything leads to the Holocaust.
Yeah, but who's going around making jokes about the Soviet army? I don't understand what your point is.
Dude, nobody gives them any respect.
Yeah, but
they get no respect.
The Soviet army?
Yeah, Soviets in general.
It's not. The country doesn't even exist anymore.
Then Russians.
Okay, I don't get the point here.
That's okay. You don't always get everything, Johnny.
Especially when it's a little confusing. So.
It's not confusing.
I think the point.
Sam,
I think you might need to sharpen it up.
Do you want to basically, give some final thoughts to the listeners?
Yeah, I think it's hopeless, and we're all going to die. And support Ukraine. Bye. But I think if you're listening to this and you want to hear something from me, I would say do your best to accumulate Bitcoin get in shape, get off seed oils, and don't circumcise your kids.
Respect, man. That's a very powerful message, man. And I appreciate you dropping it. And it's
wait. What's the? You've mentioned the seed oils things a few times now. What's the deal? What are we talking about here?
It's just one of the many ways that we're all being poisoned 24/7.
Oh, will you break it down? This is a conspiracy show.
I've only done enough research to have a layman's knowledge of it. By that I mean seen some memes on Twitter that sound true. I think the meme is that seed oils do like tremendous damage to your DNA. They like accelerate aging and shit. So I don't touch that shit personally.
Like pumpkin seed oils.
Like canola oil, sunflower seed oil. It's basically vegetable oil. It's the oils that are in everything, that are in like potato chips and bread that you buy at a store and everything that all fast food. The like canola oil, that type of thing is like deadly and causes cancer and fucking makes you gay and all this other stuff.
Oh my God, that's all right.
That's my hunch. I haven't confirmed this myself. I don't know, but personally, I like to eat. I've been eating clean. I suggest you all do the same.
Man, I respect that, dude. I respect that. So, Sam,
thanks for having me on, man. Thank you very much.
I enjoyed it. It's definitely a fun, interesting interview, and I had a great time. You're welcome back anytime. And final, where can they find you, dude? Where can they find you?
Just go to well, it doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna look me. Nobody cares about little old me. Well, you can Google me or do MDE.TV or Wigger on Twitter. Those are the two big ones. MDE.TV and Wigger on Twitter. It's where you can see more of my ugly mug.
All right, Sam. Thanks for coming on, dude. We appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope to see you guys in. Where do I got Marietta, Laguna Niguel, and Arizona at the end of the month. We got Bisbee and Tucson. Come get weird. I love you guys.
We go deep, homeboy. Aaron, open your mind. Drink from the fountain of knowledge. There's lizard people everywhere. That's some interdimensional shit. Wake up, Aaron.
This is only the beginning.
Dude, you just blew my mind. Tinfoil hack.